Giving honor to the Spirit of Christ, which is the head of my life and the head of my house. I can say that now. It's the head of my life and the head of my house. Okay, that's where I'm going. The head of my house. Yeah, I'm so perplexed about the head of my house. Yesterday, I had an amazing day with the head of the house. What they say on paper don't make us the head of the house. The head of the house is the person that literally does everything for the house. Yesterday, I thought it was me. I thought I was the head of the house. The head of my house is my husband, even to my children. Me and my husband, I got up that morning ordering groceries because we need stuff in the house. Me and my husband was sitting down. We was in the kitchen like we always are. This is where we spend most of our time. And him and I was going through what I wanted to buy versus what we needed. And then I made suggestions based on what he said. So we made the groceries list together. So that was early morning. We separated. When I separated, and then I grabbed his phone to play my favorite video game, and I kept his phone all day. I'm the head of the household. I could keep the phone. So I kept the phone all day, and he was really agitated with me. He was like, "Give me my phone." I said, "No." He said, "Can you please give me my phone?" I said, "No." So the head of the household came home. We had already cleaned up. We was actually in the living room watching John Wick. Good movie. My husband never seen it before. He's so basic. I'm trying to run his wide horizon because the head of the house is coming home. So, of course, me and my husband was sitting there. My son came home. I said, "Excuse me, sir, quit making all that noise. We trying to watch movies." This boy cussed us for filth. He's 27 years old. There's no standing up, talking about, "Don't cuss at your mama, don't cuss at your daddy, this, that, third." No. I said, first of all, he right. He was just coming in the door, and it's a lot to come in that door. Takes a couple of keys, things of that nature, because we have a 100-year-old building. Yes, I'm living in a legacy, which I told my son it's a witch living here or a demon spirit or something, because my refrigerator keep opening randomly. But that's not the point. So the head of the household came in, cussed us out, went in his room, took a shower, got himself situated. I went in there, talked to him for a brief moment, and left. So I called the head of my household, Cameron. He was like, "Didn't I tell you about stop being racist?" I apologized. So I tried to hold back from him having so many tendencies that are so human. He sat down to the shower, got himself situated and everything. Now, y'all, me and my husband, we eat about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and we had already ate dinner. And we was just sitting there watching TV. So this had to be about 6. The head of the household comes out fully dressed saying, "Listen." Well, actually, he came in the house first, mad at us because I called the head of the household to ask him what was his schedule so I could go grocery shopping and his dad. And he was like, "I don't know. I don't know." I'm like, "Are you going to come straight home and let us go to the grocery store? Or are you going to be home before 11 and we can go to Walmart where it closes at 11? Or most grocery stores close at 11 or 10. He was like, "I don't know. I don't know." So when I hung up on the phone with him, I looked at my husband. I said, "We are ordering groceries. I don't care. He's not going to take our lives. We are going to own it." Then my husband ordered our grocery. We made our grocery. We added a couple of things that we needed for the Super Bowl. Yeah, Super Bowl's 2 weeks away. I'm that anal. I plan in advance. I'm really that person. So He comes in the house the minute that we hit send. I'm telling y'all, it was amazing. Because he came in the house with a conversation of, so is somebody getting up to get dressed so y'all can go to the grocery store? I said, no worries, we already ordered grocery. We fine, we watching the movie. We watching John Wick. He said, say less, and goes in the room. About 20 minutes later, he comes back out. I'm drinking ginger lemon tea today, y'all. Just need a jolt and a shock for the ginger and stuff. My throat been kind of a little raspy and stuff when I wake up in the morning. I like when the bag just start to like bust or stuff. It's hot. I need some lemon too. Anyway, so go in there, talk to the head of the house and everything and stuff. And his daddy's in there watching the TV, so I left him alone. And I went in there to talk to my child. Me and my child talked. That was it. I went back in the living room to further watch John Wick. My husband, actually, no. I went in there to watch John Wick with my husband. Back to watching John Wick. So, out of nowhere, this tall, slender man has on his jacket, his sweatshirt, everything. Listen, I'm going to Burger King. Do you guys want anything? If you don't know me, I'm going to tell y'all a little bit secret. If you want to get my attention, buy me Burger King. I'm so basic. But I'm not basic because I need a Whopper with cheese cut in half. Heavy lettuce, heavy tomatoes, heavy ketchup, heavy mustard, heavy pickles. Off the broiler, no mic, cut in half. That's my order for a Whopper. So I said to him, listen, your dad, he busted. I said, let me get a plain Whopper, no pickles, no onions, period. In his discussion. I said, well, you know what I get normally. If you're going to give me a Whopper, you know how I need to make it. But if you ain't got that money, you can give me the double cheeseburgers, you know. And I'll make mine to do with the extra stuff because I got some extra mayonnaise, ketchup, pickles in there. I say, but if you really know what I want a fish fillet made like a Whopper, only tartar. By this time, he's walking off, literally leaving. So 10 minutes away, I looked at my husband and said, babe, do you want fries? He was like, I ain't really supposed to have them. I said, babe, we can ask for fries, no salt. He going in. So I said, can you give us a large fry, no salt? His daddy was appalled. His daddy said, I can't believe this boy is going to the store for us, and all you want to do is get up in your feelings and order all this extra stuff. It's not like we don't know what the boy got in his pockets. I said, we don't know how much money he got. Shoot, if he got money, he gonna buy me the real thing. If he ain't got a lot of money, he gonna buy me the fake thing. Then, if he really got money, he gonna buy me exactly what I want. So, refrigerator just opened up. I'm telling y'all, pray for me. Maybe it's because that's where we keep our valuable stuff at. I think because the valuable stuff is food. Now, I'm sorry. It's very valuable. It's hard to come by. Those people who are out here who are paying food, buying food, the force is with you. So anyway, me and my husband's sitting there still watching John Wick. The first one. He's never seen any of them, so we was watching the first one. Just like I had to watch Wakanda first with him, and then we could watch Wakanda Forever. Even though I done seen it, he's never seen either one of them. So it was like a repeat for me, but I had the fun. I was... Every time the African beat came on, I was trying to get my African heritage in, y'all. It's Black History Month. Give me a break. So anyway, as we watching John Wick, me and my husband sitting up here talking about the fact that I done took over his phone all day. When are you gonna give me my phone? I said, for what? I'm sitting right here. Shoot. Okay, fine. You can play with your phone. So his phone, he told me, look at it. It's almost dead. You done had it all day. Now it's almost dead. I walked out. I said, first of all, don't come at me like that. Your phone been dead a couple of times since I had it. But I got a portable battery that I walk around the house with. He said, so what you finna do, put my phone in battery? I was like, of course. You want to play your video games, don't you? I'm giving you your phone. I'm fixing your problem. Shut up and leave me alone. So I'm playing my video games and I'm frustrated. Because I really want to play one of his video games like real bad, and he's running it. But I'm headed to the household, bro. I should get my way. I'm not the head of the household. The food gets back. His food has cheese on it. My food has cheese on it. Mine is just cut in half. His has no pickles and no onions. The fries, we got a large fry, we split it. He was so in tune to the movie, he could not eat and watch at the same time. It's like he was doing this. Whoa. He cannot multitask. If the king, I'm going to say this to y'all about the king. And this is what I realized about Wakanda. If the king is stupid, the tribe is stupid. If the king is smart, the tribe is also smart with the king. And they learn to navigate through life being descendants of someone who they want to maintain their true, authentic self. So they don't want to waver on things that might be new. Y'all know us old people don't want to change. And yes, I'm sitting in the most comfortable chair. See, it won't close. I'm getting up on the refrigerator. Anyway, so back to the story. So the food comes. I realize mine is not right. His is. I just simply don't care. I just eat it. I eat onions. It's okay. It don't bother me. He made a healthy, conscious decision to get us something to eat. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. His dad says, let me go in there and say thank you. I said, that ain't that. Leave him alone. We don't know what he got going on. We don't know what he finna do, and I know he got to be to work at 5 o'clock in the morning. You gonna be silent so he can go to bed, then we can go to sleep. We don't go to sleep without our child. I got a partner who don't go to sleep when our child's out in the street. So, I don't know what he got going on. I really don't know. I don't know. Because our house is huge. So he could be doing something in the house and me and my husband would literally have no idea. We in theater mode in our living room. So we really aren't paying attention to what he got going on because we eat our food watching John Wick. So finally we finished our food. And everything. And I grabbed all the stuff. His dad wanted to take the garbage out, but I was like, He been trying to take the garbage out earlier today, and I told him, mm. So, I go in the room while he let him watch John Wick do everything he got to do after we ate. Cleaned up in the bag, walked around, made sure everything was tagged, made sure the refrigerator stayed closed, made sure I put my brine on my chicken wings because we having wings tonight. Today is Saturday. We gonna have wings, but I already marinated them and did that. We had already made that decision, but our groceries will be coming. But I made him mad because I bought 120 waters. And we got waters in the back. He's so mad right now because he said, all I do in this house is buy water. Like I'm addicted to buying water. I said, water is life. And I'm not drinking this water out the faucet. I don't care. That water has a high concentration of chlorine. You can actually taste it. No, thank you. I don't care a heck how they rate it as being the cleanness, this and that, that. They don't mention that it's the tastiest. I like tasty water. And someone said that it was a curse to have such a distinctive sense of taste. That you can literally taste ingredients in something. Y'all shamans, everybody, y'all figure this out. But I'm telling y'all, it's real. My palate is really, if it's something too salty like bacon, it breaks my tongue out like raw. It makes it raw. So if there's too much of a high salt content, I am unable to eat it. However, if it's Doritos and I know they cut the roof of my mouth and gonna break out my tongue, I might as well just buy the ones I really like and just go to hell. Some of y'all just can't grasp the concept that there is other religions that simulate ours, not the same as ours, but they have a lot of our same belief systems. They believe in depending on heritage to continue on whatever they feel is generational wealth to them. They want your children to go into it, to bring it in, to keep it going, to manifest that this will be our generational wealth and not curse. We are going to change around the negative. We are going to light up what is positive about the decisions that our parents made for us. It was for our good. We might not have liked it, but it was for our good. I am very rigid. Very rigid. And my husband, I have to learn how to not be so rigid. I'm telling y'all, it's a lot of things that's wrong with us wives that we do that we got to calm down. We've been so, just calm down. But understand, me and my husband, we didn't go outside and bitch. He didn't go outside and take garbage out. He didn't do nothing. And I was quite comfortable with that. But guess who took out garbage? The head of the household. He buys food. He take care of us. And we don't have to go outside if we really don't want to. He makes sure those provisions are provided for us. So we live a wonderful life. I thank God for the unity of my house and my children and my family and everything that goes along with it. But y'all miss it. The head of the household is anybody who wants authority. I saw a TikTok yesterday. And it was a girl. She had a suitcase in her hand. She said she is going back to her past and tell her mama she's sorry, and she going back to do all her chores. She's going to do all her things, and she's only going to have to pay $10. She going back home. Me and my husband laughed and said, I wish my mama was here. We can go back home. Baby, I'm taking my bags, my husband, this little boy, and we moved in with my mama. Y'all got me messed up. My mama was the best thing since sliced bread. She did it best, and I know I'm gonna make sure my mama had the money she need, whatever she cook, whatever she got going on, because the minute she change her recipe, I'm going off. No, baby, that's, you don't watch YouTube. You don't need a cell phone. I'm corrupt. My husband is corrupt. My son is corrupt with the internet and video games. My mama don't need to be there. She don't need to know nothing about Candy Crush. Is that selfish? No. It's keeping myself humble for trying to teach her about the cellular phone. Me and my husband had a whole argument because he realized his mama is 88 and don't know how to use her phone, and she got an Android. But I'm so petty. I say, first of all, don't get mad at her because she can't use her phone. You can't use your phone. You can't use your watch. He said, shut up, Yolanda. I said, who are you talking to? He said, again, she lying. It's not that she don't want to see it. She just don't want to answer the phone. I was like, oh, it's bigger than me. Okay. Head of the household. My husband is the head of the household. I don't care what nobody says. He is literally the head of the household because we tiptoe around him. And I'm getting so much trouble if they daddy don't go to his doctor visit, don't go to his chemo, don't make sure he have his meds, don't do. All of that is on me because they will say, you killed my daddy. I'm cheering. I've been with them all my life, and I'm telling y'all, he the head of the household. He the favorite. I'm not the favorite. The favorite is the one who barely come around. I keep telling y'all this. I told y'all this yesterday. It's still going on in my house. My husband is the head of the household. He is literally the head of the household. When it comes down to the most pettiest things, if he throws a tantrum, there's a problem in that house. And they're going to look at me. And I be saying, it ain't me, it's him. Because that whole situation with him freaking out, and I was just standing there, not fussing at him or nothing, but he was just freaking out because of his disappointment. And his son said, it's okay. Somebody's going to clean it up. Yeah, I've been professing Hazel the maid and Maria the cook. I am still her. I am Hazel the maid and Maria the cook in this house. I am not the head of this house. The head of the house are the men in this house. And I have two amazing men in this house. And I cook and I clean. Yes, I do the cooking. Yes, I do the cleaning. I do the planning of the meals. I do it all. But don't get it twisted. He the one who made the decision about the day we eating barbecue wings. So I had to get up this morning seasoning barbecue wings. He's still asleep, child. I'm telling y'all, treat your husband worthy when he retires. He's a king. He's the head of the household. Don't get it twisted. Your son can be head of the household too. And it could be a wonderful thing for you, a woman, to live in the house with two men. I live in the house with my son and my husband, and I'm telling y'all, they are two black men. My husband opened the door to do takeout. He went to take out the garbage, opened the door and closed the bag and said, get somebody else to do it. My son will refuse to cook, nor will he make dishes because he feels like I can eat out, get somebody else to do it. Them two cook, I don't know what they cook. I'm not eating that. I don't know what them two doing. But then when we cook, I like to go in there and tell that boy what it's in there for him to eat. And he still eats out. He has pizza still in there. He has food for stuff for him that he only enjoys in here. And he always say, well, I don't have nothing to eat in here, so that's why I eat out. But when you do have something to eat in here, you still eat out. And you can have your own food in here and you still eat out. He had Chipotle day before yesterday, Burger King today. But we eat out too, because that morning, I told y'all, baby daddy we bought donuts. And we had a bet to see if our son would touch him, and he was like, no. That's why we only bought like 6 of them. Because there was no need to buy no 12 or 24 dozen. He's not going to eat them if he doesn't want to eat them. This is the man in my house. He's not going. It's not that he can't have it. It's just he doesn't want it. My husband the same way. It doesn't like he doesn't want it. He just doesn't touch it because he don't want it right now. So now I have learned how to make smaller meals, do everything like in 2 portions for us. I'm really learning how to cook. I don't want my mama to learn that technique. You wanna know why? Because her spaghetti be fried the second day. Her beef stew be fried the second day. Her chili be fried the second day. Her collard greens be fried the second day. The first day they be good, but the second day, baby, when all that seasoning she done put in and love and care to marinate it, baby, it's a win for me. God bless the day. My mama was an amazing mother. She was an amazing mother. My father was an amazing father. But my children are amazing children, even though they didn't have them around. But don't let me get it twisted. I'm not the head of the household. But I'm human. And the human side of me know I'm important. I may be not as important as his dad, but I'm still important. I still have value. It's just some people prioritize. Okay, y'all, I gotta go. I got a reminder. But I'm telling y'all, today's message is just be grateful for love. Be human. Be the type of person that make errors, do things wrong, be better, change your mind, fix your own thought process so that you can be okay with certain situations in your life. Because at the end of the day, this still is your life. The world doesn't own your life, you own your life. What you put out here into the wild, the World Wide Web, is there forever. I don't care how many times they say they can scrape the internet and take all pictures and do all that. Don't put it out there. You won't have that to worry about. If you don't have I don't have no regrets of everything I put out there. Everything that I put out here, I put out here. If you call me racist, I'm going to say I was. If you say I was fat, I would say I was. If you say I was skinny, I'm going to say I was. I was skinny, then I got fat. You're right. Am I a sham? No. Because every time I tell y'all something, I tell y'all I'm evolving. So what my evolution is in my personal life ain't your decision. What I evolve into ain't your decision. Your comments is not going to sway what I evolve. It's myself too. Your thought processes is not going to change me because these are my beliefs and I believe in it and I'm standing on it. And don't try to force your religion on me. Don't try to say, oh, who is that? Who auntie is this? I'm your auntie. I'm your grandma. I'm your cousin. I'm your worst nightmare. I'm your favorite friend. I'm all of that you think I am, because technically, what your definition of me is, don't apply. Have a blessed day. Wish y'all wealth, health, and prosperity. Gotta go.